And when that happens, when that sort of thing is, you've got, I mean, we've got cameras in here, so nothing can be taken out of context. But when you have something that's taken out of...
don't be fooled.
Oh.
Cameras can be taken. People can look into the smallest things. If I look like incredible that he's the one handling the camera on every shot of this music video. It's amazing. Working with him, we had a great time working together on From Dusk Till Dawn. And so I put it out there. I was like, hey, you know, this is the song. If you'd be down, I'd like, you know, I'd like you to do this. But if not, I totally understand. You're Robert Rodriguez. And and you shoot movies, not music videos. And he heard the song and then sent me the treatment, and I was like, this is not happening. This is incredible. And we made it happen, and it just was like one of the best experiences of my life, actually.
Really?
Yeah.
And now, what can we expect?
Well, you can expect a lot of stunts. I actually was my entire, not the super dangerous ones, like, say if I were to fly out of the windshield of the car, that, you know,
If it were to happen.
If it were to happen, I wouldn't do that. But say there was something where I needed to jump out of a bus, I jumped out of a bus.
That's pretty cool. What's it like jumping out of a bus? For those of us who don't know, I've never done it before.
I was terrified. I had a shotgun. Threw the shotgun out the window and jumped. And it was like I was so nervous because I had to fly over a camera, jump over the camera to clear it. But yeah, it's definitely nerve-wracking when you've never done something before and it's time to just go. But then when I finished, I watched it back. I was like, I can do it better. Let's do it again. My entire body was sore. I woke up the next morning and was like, I think I have the flu because my entire body aches.
It's just one of those things that takes a lot out of you.
Yeah, and you don't realize it when you're into it. Like, you know, Michelle, I went to hit her.
Another cheese for the video. That's good.
Yeah. And she was like, just don't mock it. Just do it. And I was like, what? She was
So
like,
you actually...
She goes, look who you're fighting with. Just do it. I was like, yes.
All right. So you hit Michelle Rodriguez?
Maybe.
And you know, it's funny because Robert Rodriguez actually has a bit of a connection to Wilmer.
Yeah.
So he's directing From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yes.
So yeah, apparently Wilmer just agreed to do that show because he knew Robert Rodriguez was a part of it. That was the rumor I heard.
He's looked up to Robert because of the way that Robert built his empire. You know, from just him directing his own films, and so he's really looked up to that. And Wilmer wants to build an empire himself. He's doing an incredible job. He helps run Devon by Demi, my skincare line, with me. He does so much. He is also on Minority Report on Fox, which is really exciting. So I'm really proud of him.
That's really cool. You must be really proud of you too.
Yeah.
So I'm going to assume that in this video there's probably some real grindhouse fashion, right? And something you're known for is kind of being edgy with the fashion.
Yeah, it's definitely an edgy video.
Okay, so and I got to ask, I mean, I'm looking at the cover of
It's not, to be honest, I'm not dressed in like super sexy clothes, and I think that's what's awesome about it is like in one shot, and then like in one shot I have absolutely no makeup on, and in another shot I'm in like a tank top and jeans, and that's what I'm performing in, and you know that to me that's how it worked out that way. It's different from Cool for the Summer because Cool for the Summer was glamorous, it was sexy. It's like, what is confidence? Well, confident is being in your own music video without makeup on. It's, performing in a tank top and jeans when, I used to hate wearing tank tops. So it's really cool that this video, it's not a music video, it's a mini movie.
And confident the word. That's a tricky one for a lot of us. Because everyday confidence is not easy to find. You can feel good some days, you can feel rough other days.
Yeah.
For you, how do you find confidence daily?
I find confidence by doing things that I know are going to help you. So, for instance, when I get in the gym in the morning, I feel great, I feel confident. And it's not just a physical thing, it's like spiritually. When I go in the gym and I kick ass, and I push through those moments where I want to give up. That makes me feel stronger. So when you can empower yourself in ways, whether it's doing that or meditating or, you know, finding ways to help people, whatever is empowering to you, that's the way that you're going to find your confidence. You can't find it until you learn to love yourself.
And how do you do that?
Well, you do the things I just said.
Okay. I have to say,
it goes together.
Yeah, well, exactly. It's all a circle, right? It all kind of works into itself. Everybody here looks to you for inspiration and confidence. When they're not feeling the best, I mean, you guys all tweeted it at us, right? I mean, you'd agree with that? Who do you look to? Who for you is a confidence icon?
I grew up watching Kelly Clarkson on American Idol and then following her career. And there was just like this badass, edgy, like independent, confident attitude that she had when she performed, and it really made me aspire to be a singer like her, not one that, you know, I don't know, one that's empowering, one that's inspirational, and so yeah, that was basically, she was very inspirational to me, but also, I mean, I still have my moments, I still have, like right now I feel like this is falling down, so I'm like this, I'm like,
I haven't been looking, so I don't
know. I like, can't really breathe
Guys,
that much.
anybody? You okay?
Can't really breathe, and this is sticking out so it looks like a muffin top.
Well, you look like a babe.
But I just like so that's how I'm feeling right now, right? Like I'm being honest. That's the thing. You have to be honest. You have to tell people when you're feeling like that, or just call yourself out on it. Like I've been doing periscopes at night. Like what's my confident moment of the day and my insecure moment of the day, and I encourage everyone to do that with themselves, like high lows. But yeah, to call yourself out on it. You know, it's a work in progress. It's not something, it's not like I worked hard and made this album and now I'm confident forever. It's like, no, it's a daily thing.
It is. It really, really is. Can we talk about your just fashion sense overall?
Yeah.
Because it takes some confidence to look like this on the cover of an album, right?
Oh.
It looks good, right? I looked at that and I was like, I am not confident enough. So how do you choose clothes? Because you know, when you are wearing whatever it is you're wearing, you don't wear the clothes, or sorry, the clothes don't wear you, you wear the clothes, right? So you can put on a great outfit, but not feel confident and not pull it off. But if you feel confident, somehow all of a sudden it starts to shine and come together. How do you kind of pull whatever it is you're going to wear together?
Well, I know what I feel comfortable in, and feeling comfortable is very important. I was doing a lot of standing up today, so I wasn't planning on sitting down for this interview.
Okay.
Otherwise,
Do you want to stand?
I would have dressed accordingly. It's okay. But yeah, it's mostly about feeling comfortable and wearing things that represent, you know, expresses you and who you are.
And with this album, what are we expecting? What do you want people to get from this album?
I want people to feel empowered because every song in that album, I poured my heart and soul into. Whether it was a sexy, fun pop song, I focused on every single word, every single note, and worked on this album for a very long time. But I also wrote very intimate lyrics in some of my songs, like Father, like Stone Cold, and basically I think there's something for everybody on this album, and I love the journey that it takes you on as a whole.
Sounds big.
It is big.
Sounds really big. I'm excited about all you. Emerson tweeted me and said, Demi reminds me that today I can be stronger than I was yesterday and nothing can hold me back. Is that kind of how this album feels to you?
Yeah. There's a lot of songs too on this album that I'll actually, what I do whenever I have an album coming out is I'll listen to it over and over again and imagine what people think. You know, like what is Kanye gonna think if he hears it? Like little things are like, what is so and so gonna think?
Kanye is beige t-shirt.
Yeah. Will he smile?
Rare occurrence.
Rare occurrence. No, it's wondering, who's gonna hear it and what they're gonna think, and also just like getting hyped up about the release. So there's tons of songs on this album that I work out to, and that are very inspirational and motivating and empowering. And I don't remember the question.
Oh, it doesn't really matter. Just wondering what summed up the album. You know what, you mentioned working out. What is the first song on your workout playlist?
I actually have been doing the Apple radio.
Beats Music?
Yeah, Beats Music. I've been doing that.
Cool. So you just kind of open it
Yeah,
up?
I've been doing that, or my own album, which is like really embarrassing to admit. But I actually am proud to say that I work out to my own stuff.
What's your favorite song on your album?
Well, it depends on the mood I'm in. Because sometimes I love For You because it's this 80s power ballad from the future, and you feel like you're in outer space when you listen to it. Or Stone Cold, where it's a very emotional heartbreak song. Or Lionheart, where I feel like it's kind of the follow-up to Skyscraper. Waiting For You, where you can just hit someone's behind and just feel like you're going to take over. It's I don't know, it depends on the mood.
If you had an actor that could play you, if there was an actress, sorry, that would play you, who would it be?
It would make absolutely no sense whatsoever, but Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep? Okay. If you could play somebody in a biopic, who would it be?
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep. All right. Do you have a favorite tour stop?
Favorite tourist stop.
And it doesn't have to be.
No, see, if I name a place,
Then.
yeah, we're gonna look into it.
Yeah.
That's what we talked about, right?
Right. Okay.
Right.
So you're gonna abstain from that.